4 days ago, Elon Musk became Twitter's biggest shareholder overnight after buying 9.2% of stakes of Twitter worth $2.9 billion. Just hours after the announcement of this multi-billion-dollar deal, Elon Musk joined Twitter's board of directors and teased the world with the prospect of an edit button on Twitter. But what is Elon Musk's hidden motive behind this huge investment? Is there something he wants to quietly change behind the scenes without everyone knowing? Already the world's richest man, buying Twitter won't make Elon Musk any richer. However, it will give him more power over the platform he actively uses, and he already promised that changes are coming. In the next 8 minutes, we'll explain everything you need to know about this crazy development. Elon Musk has recently purchased a giant stake in Twitter that makes him the largest outside shareholder in the social media company. Currently, Elon Musk owns 73,486,938 shares of Twitter, which represents a 9.2% stake in the company, according to a Securities and Exchange Commission 13G filing released on Monday, April 4th, 2022. Although it would put a relatively small dent in his $270 billion plus net worth, the stake he purchased is worth a whopping $2.89 billion. The purchase comes less than 2 weeks after Musk criticized the company, polling people on Twitter about whether it adheres to free speech principles. Musk tweeted, "Given that Twitter serves as the de facto public town square, failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy. What should be done?" Though Musk had been pretty vocal about his dislike for Twitter, the social media company declined to comment. Musk has been skeptical of Twitter in the past, suggesting the social media platform shouldn't be rigidly regulated. What many people don't know is that Musk's purchase was made public, because anytime an investor buys 5% or more of a company's shares, the purchase must be disclosed in filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission. It is not clear how much he paid for the stock, because Musk did not disclose that information. So, what's the plan ahead? As we've already explained previously, that shares of Twitter soared 25% in pre-market trading on news that Elon Musk had personally bought a 9.2% stake in the social media company, making him its largest shareholder. The stake, revealed in a regulatory filing, was amassed before Musk criticized Twitter in, yes, a series of tweets, questioning the company's commitment to free speech and wondering whether a new social media platform was needed. With more sway over the company, will he try to reinvent Twitter to be more to his liking? Musk's relationship with Twitter is long and complicated, involving most notably his legal wranglings with the SEC over his tweets about Tesla's finances. Will Musk now agitate for Twitter to alter its policy on moderating content in the name of freer speech? What is Elon Musk doing now? Will he push for Twitter to open up its algorithm, which the company's co-founder and former CEO Jack Dorsey appeared to support last week? There are 3 leading possibilities of what Elon Musk might do next. Last year, after the January 6th insurrection, Trump was kicked off the platform. Musk, who has actively advocated for free speech on Twitter, gave some hope this week that his board seat could mean a Trump Twitter comeback. Republican lawmakers and social media users alike called on the Tesla CEO to restore the former president's Twitter privileges after Musk announced he had purchased a stake in the social media platform. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has served as the U.S. representative for Georgia since 2021 and occupies a post-Trump far-right position on Twitter and in Republican politics, also took to the platform to request that Elon Musk restore free speech on it. However, the company has dismissed this link. Musk also flirted with the idea of, like Trump, creating his own rival social media platform, musing about the possibility during this very time we now know that he was acquiring Twitter shares. Now that he is both a majority shareholder and sits on the board of directors of Twitter, this won't be necessary anymore, and he could be motivated to implement the vision he had for his social media platform on Twitter. Also, it is very clear that Musk knows how to use Twitter to his advantage and has historically used the platform to promote his companies, acquisitions, and thoughts. He is almost always trending. More than a CEO, Elon Musk is a brand, and he has used his status to promote his companies and eliminate the need for advertising. And Tesla's main advertising platform is Musk's Twitter account. Just one tweet from the Tesla CEO can get tremendous news coverage. To compare it to other vehicle brands, in 2019, Hyundai spent $2,000 in advertising per vehicle sold. On the other hand, Tesla spent just 14 cents. If you compare Musk's following to those of other car brands, he surpasses them by millions. Or take the case of Dogecoin. In 2020, Musk posted a tweet showing a cloud of dust with a Shiba Inu face, which represented Dogecoin, taking over a city, which represented the global financial system. Just this one tweet made the currency soar 20% in value and cemented the power of Musk's Twitter feed. The following year, he continued tweeting about the cryptocurrency. His post caused an increase in the value of the Bitcoin alternative sales. Now Musk is using Twitter to announce that Tesla will allow people to buy brand merchandise using Dogecoin. Again, Twitter was a tool that was invaluable for Musk's brand and his business. Musk has also used the platform to leverage himself by posting outlandish predictions about the future, some of which are literally out of this world. By becoming Twitter's largest shareholder, Musk isn't just saving millions in advertising, he's safeguarding a fundamental part of his business interest. Third possibility is the edit button. As soon as Musk officially joined Twitter's board, he was writing a typically provocative tweet, creating a poll asking Twitter users if they wanted an edit button. The answers are misspelled, saying YSE instead of yes and ON instead of no, making his point that it would be good to have the ability to edit a tweet after posting. Parag Agrawal, Twitter's current CEO, immediately validated Musk's poll by retweeting it and saying the question was important. However, adding an edit button to the platform is not so easy. Jack Dorsey, Twitter's co-founder and former CEO, has been against it in the past, saying Twitter will probably never add an edit button. It's also still unclear how an edit button would work. Would retweets also change if the original tweet is edited? Would users be able to edit tweets indefinitely? On April Fool's Day, just before the Musk investment dropped, Twitter sent a joke tweet about how they were working on the situation. It was a joke until it suddenly wasn't. Maybe. While it is uncertain what other changes might unfold from Musk's investment, changes could come in the next few months. The timing of Musk's investment comes at a critical time for the company, as Agrawal, who became Twitter CEO in November, is already under pressure to reach the company's internal goals. These include growing the platform to 315 million monetizable daily users by the end of next year. But regardless of the love-hate relationship Musk has with the platform and its CEOs, it looks like the company is looking to move forward and welcome Musk with open arms. Also, it appears that Elon Musk may seem to have violated federal law by not notifying the SEC that he was buying up shares of Twitter. SEC regulations required Musk to notify the market when his stakes in the social media company had surpassed the 5% threshold, a delay that reportedly netted him a profit of $156 million. Musk's investment in Twitter had reached 5% on March 14th, but the markets weren't told of his acquisitions until Monday, when disclosure forms were made public. By failing to notify investors, Musk kept the stock price low as he continued to buy up shares. After Musk filed his disclosure forms, Twitter's share price skyrocketed by some 30%. To add insult to injury, Elon Musk could have also misled the public when he indicated he would be a passive investor, only to later be announced as part of Twitter's board of directors. According to experts, there is a fat chance that Elon will get any jail time for the federal crime he committed, but he will likely get a slap on his wrist in the form of a six-figure fine. Although, this is not the first time Elon's been involved into problems with the SEC. This has happened for various mistakes or misleading information he shared over the years, although this is definitely the most significant violation he's committed. Given the current situation, there are many possible scenarios that can play out if Elon Musk jumps into the Twitter's board of chairmen, and only time will tell if this proves to be a fruitful investment or not.